Hi YouTube, back to basics gal here. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, I was going to share with you how I make homemade ketchup. It's real quick and easy on simple ingredients. 6-ounce can of tomato paste. I like the Cantadina. It's made in the USA. What you need to do is you put that in a saucepan. The original recipe called for a half a cup of corn syrup. I don't want to use corn syrup, light corn syrup as a matter of fact. Anyway, I don't want to use that, so I am using a half a cup of honey. And you need a, well, let me do this first. I'll put the liquid in first. A 1/4 cup of water. And this is a half a cup of white vinegar. It's one of the few recipes I use white vinegar in. And this is 1 tablespoon of granulated white sugar. And this is 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm using the Himalayan salt. Oops. And this is garlic, 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. That's my dehydrated garlic powder. Here's my onion powder. This is a 1/4 teaspoon. And I add, and this is totally optional, I like to add a smidgen, and there is such a thing as a smidgen of clove powder. It gives that little bit of a tangy taste to the ketchup. Anyway, what you do is you stir this up, you know, get it incorporated really well, and then you put it on the stove and you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat and you simmer for 20 minutes, and you stir it often. And I'm going to do that. I'm not going to make you suffer through me boiling it and rambling on. So I'm going to go ahead and see that incorporates really nice, and it's going to thicken up quite a bit too. Anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'll be back. Here it is boiling. As you can see, it does start to brown on the side. You've really got to keep stirring this when it starts to boil like that. Anyway, just keep stirring it, and I'm going to let this simmer now for about 20 minutes. I had brought it up to a pretty good boil there, and it's starting to really thicken now, as you can see. Anyway, I'm going to keep stirring this for a few minutes, and I'll be back. Alrighty, well, I boiled this, and then I took and simmered it for 20 minutes. You can see I got a little bit of dark on the one side, so I'm going to use this side to can it up. Anyway, after I cooked it for 20 minutes on simmer, I kept stirring it. Then I had to let it cool down. But as you can see, it's a pretty nice thick ketchup. It's got a lot of flavor. But if you ever run out of ketchup and you need an emergency can, this also is a lot cheaper than ketchup, and it tastes a lot better than store-bought, in my opinion. Anyway, just thought you'd like to know how you can make a real easy ketchup. This recipe makes about a cup. But I just store it in the refrigerator. It'll store for up to 2.5 weeks.